Hello and welcome to my low-level Ironman money-making guide. In this guide, I will share with you two methods that I used to make money when I was starting off on my Ironman. Money is important on an Ironman. You need it to buy supplies such as buckets of sand and soda ash or seaweed for crafting, or ores for smithing, and etc. So, without further ado, let's get into the guide. The first method I'd recommend is alching ecumenical keys. The requirements are 60 agility to get into the wilderness god wars dungeon, which is where we will be killing the imps to get the keys, and also 21 or 55 magic for a low or high level alchemy to alch said keys. Some items are required to do this method. First being an unholy symbol. You need this item as it is a Zamorak item, and when you have it equipped, Zamorak minions will not attack you. To make it an unholy symbol, you will need 17 crafting, a silver bar, and an unholy mold. You can obtain the unholy mold after completing the observatory quest by talking to the spirit of Scorpius. I will leave a link in the description going into detail about this. Monk robes can be found on the first floor of the monastery by Edgeville. You will need 31 prayer to access the monastery, and these are the best top and bottoms you can wear at a low level, and they are free. Any bow that you can wield will do for this, but I recommend getting the Dorgerson crossbow as it is good for low level range training as well. To get the crossbow, you will need to complete the Lost Tribe quests, as well as have 28 range to wield. This crossbow isn't required, so feel free to use any other bow or crossbow. Also, you must use bone bolts if you use the bone crossbow. If using a bow, I'd recommend steel arrows as they're cheap and pretty effective. Also, remember that we will be in the wilderness, so you can lose items. And for the inventory, I recommend a full inventory of low-level food such as salmon or lobsters, etc. Also, high or low alch runes if you want to alch while you're still in the wilderness. If not, you can bank after every key that you get. That would be the safer method, but it is up to you. There are two methods to get to the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. The first method is just walking from Edgeville. So you can watch this clip here and I'll show you where it's at and running there. And the second method of getting there is using a games necklace to Corporal Beast. Make sure that there's no other gods in here, because once you leave this area, you are in the wilderness and they can attack you. So, we're going to go into the wilderness and then go down to the obelisk teleportation thingy. If you have Protect from melee, I'd suggest putting it on. If not, just eat the food if you get too low of health. This is why you bring a full inventory as well. And you want to try and get to level 27 wilderness. Keep using it. It teleports you randomly, so just keep using it until you get to level 27. Then once you are here, go to the west a bit, and there is the dungeon entrance. Alright, once you are in the dungeon, go up inside and take this southern entrance in here. Then this is where you need the 60 agility, cross the jutting wall or whatever it's called, and then enter the God Wars dungeon. If you have Protect from range, I suggest put it on. There are aviancies around here that do attack you sometimes. Once you get in here, come to this safe spot right here on the northeastern wall, and yeah, the other monsters can attack you here. So what you do is you keep killing these two imps. There is a third imp towards the north, but I wouldn't recommend killing that, as there's aviancies up there as well, and they will attack you. So yeah, just keep killing imps and switching worlds until you get an ecumenical key. Once you get an ecumenical key drop, make sure you pick it up first and don't hop worlds by accident. Yeah, pick it up. And I always decide to leave the dungeon and the wilderness because if you alk it here and somebody PKs you, then you will lose the cash stack. So yeah, I decide to exit the dungeon, and you have to go down. Well, if you have a glory, you can teleport up to a level. Well, you can teleport like right now, I believe. But I don't, so I go down to level 20 wilderness, and you can use other teleports, even the home teleport, to teleport out of the wilderness. Once we teleport out, I high alk the ecumenical key, which I recommend doing because it alks more than you get more money than you would with the low alk. But if you have only have low alk, it's still good money as well. So see here, I teleport to Castle Wars and alk the ecumenical key, and it alks for 61,000 GP. So that is a good money method. My second low-level money-making method is the ham storerooms. This method may be easier for the first one as it only has a few requirements and they aren't that high. The requirements for this method is death to the Dorgashan quest for access to the chest rooms, and also the full ham outfit is recommended as guards won't keep attacking you if you have the full set equipped. Also, alk runes are recommended if you like to alk instead of selling the jewelry that you get to the store. For the inventory, I recommend a half inventory of food because if you use a full inventory, it'll get cluttered and you'll end up having to drop food. Also, some alk runes, as I said before, if you like to alk the jewelry instead of selling them to the store. But we'll go through both methods and you can see which one is right for you. So getting to the ham storerooms, you want to take your Lumbridge home telly, or if you're already in a Lumby, just start off at Lumbridge and then you follow the path to the dungeon area where the ham storerooms are. Once you get here, you will have to pick the lock, not open the trapdoor. Pick the lock, and yeah, you may take some damage here from opening the door. So if you're low level, keep that in mind. And it may take a while, but once you get inside, I'll show you where to go next. Once you get inside, you want to go towards the south eastern area. Open this door. You'll get into the main ham room here, and then you want to go south to the middle, and on the ground there is a hidden trapdoor. You want to pick the lock here to go to the ham storeroom area. And yeah, this first guard here, you want to keep pickpocketing this guy, and yeah, keep pickpocketing him until your inventory is full with keys. You may want to change your NPC attack option to hidden so you don't accidentally attack him, and just keep right clicking and pickpocketing him. The junk objects, you may also want to turn off the shift click drop option. This will make it a whole lot easier to drop the junk items. You only want to keep your keys, maybe your coins if you want to keep the coins as well. Once you get a full inventory of keys, what you want to do is go into each of these 4 rooms and then the other large room to the north, and just open up the different chests. Each chest take a different type of key, so once you run out, it will say in the chat that you do not have the key to fit this chest or whatever. And yeah, as you get jewelry, you can keep them in your inventory if you want, or you can alch them like I'm doing here if you have alch runes or unlock the ability to alch. If not, you can save them and sell them to the jewelry store, which I will show in another clip. Also, if you like, you can keep some of the jewelry for teleport things, and yeah, like rings of recoil or games necklaces or rings of dueling you could get as well. They're not enchanted, but you can enchant them yourself, and then you'll have teleports. So that is up to you what you want to do. And just from about a half inventory of keys, we get around 4k coins, which it doesn't seem like much, but if you do this for a couple hours, it does add up. If you don't have the alchemy spells unlocked yet, there's another way to get money for these jewelry. You can sell them to the jewelry shop in Port Sarim. I'm showing you guys how to get here from now. You can walk here, or if you have a glory somehow, you can also just teleport to Draenor and walk to Port Sarim. Once you're in the jewelry shop, you can sell the jewelry to this guy Grum, and yeah, he sells the jewelry for a pretty, well, he buys it for a pretty high price. So yeah, this is a good money making method as well. You can sell them to the shop. You can see here they sold for 630 and 735 coins. Also, I forgot to mention the ham guards drop easy clue scrolls as well, so you can have a chance at doing some easy clues and getting some good loot from that as well. This was my low level money making guide for Ironman accounts. This was my first account, guys, so please take it easy on me. Throw a like if these methods helped you out, and if you have any questions, please comment down below and I'll do my best to try and answer them for you guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care. See ya.